Okay, sorry about that fun little audio issue. So we are here with Cowboy Life Simulator. And this should be loads of fun. Stand by, let me make sure. Alright, perfect. There's chat and everything. Alright. So this is just a play test. I did get accepted to a play test today. So this is going to be something that's brand new for me. I have not played this at all. So I'm actually pretty excited. And then, so we're going to be doing this game for 2 days. And then we will go to Red Dead Redemption. What should be? I just gotta pick out a name. It's the hardest part of the game, I think. Let's do. Now we'll go off my favorite show there. Just go with John Dunn.
So, here I am, and honestly, I still can't believe it. 2 weeks ago, I was in New York, about to sign the biggest deal of my life. My profession? Somebody you would call a start-upper, in the electric current industry. Competing against Thomas Edison himself. Well, I was, right until my partner decided to screw me up. The deal was off, and my trust in people took a serious blow. And then this funny old guy came by. Angus McGuffin was his name.
You have to jump right back on that horse. That's the only way.
Turns out he had a farm to sell. A prosperous farm near a cozy little town called Gravesend.
Having trouble trusting people? Go to Bravestate.
So I bought the farm, packed my stuff, and got on the train. And guess who's been waiting for me at the station? A messenger with a letter. Let me read it to you.
Doing business with you is a pleasure. I hope you'll find the frontiers just as pleasant. But, excuse the old man's memory. I forgot to mention some details you probably should know. The Whisperbrook River has dried off recently. That's the first thing. Bandits took over nearby mines and are making everybody's lives miserable. You can't handle, I suppose. Your neighbors hate each other, and both will try to buy your farm. I'd rather you don't sell it. Neither of them knows its true value. Also, keep your eyes open for coyotes, boars, and snakes. Oh, and don't miss your station. It's called Two Farms.
And that's just the first page. So there goes my trust in people again. I just hope this is Station 2 Farms. Cowboy Life, here I come.
Alright. Hello there, mister. Are you sure this is your stop? Gravestand's one stop further. Wait, you're the one who bought Old MacGuffin's farm, aren't you? Hey there, my name is Ben Foster. Good to see you here. I'll need you to help me out first, though. The whole herd you see here, blocking the train, trampling over everything, shitting all over the station, eating right through my merchandise. They're poor Abraham's animals. He's lost his speech, and he can't drive his own cattle now. Can you imagine? We need to drive the herd off the station to their pasture, ideally. They know their way, you just need to shout really loud. Could you do it? Good luck, lad. I'll be going now.
Move! Shoo! Oh God, I feel ridiculous. Okay, don't panic. Just shout. Yeah! Go, beast! Yee-haw! Does that do anything?
Yeah. Alright, let's get him to the pasture.
Cows and goats around. Yeah! Go on then. Okay, I'm into this now. Yeah! Go on then. This is almost fun. Is that legal? Feels like something clicked. Not sure what, but I'll take it.
does it say now? Let me do it properly this time. My name is Benjamin Foster. I run a general store with my wife. If you need anything, visit my store in Bravestand or just come here to my stall. So I'll gladly buy anything you have, anything to sell, resources, crops, forage, tools, anything really. First things first, Angus MacGuffin told me to give you the keys to the house, but how do I put it? You won't be needing it anymore. Well, your farm burned down 2 nights past now. That ruin I saw out there, that's my farm. So you've been there already. Yes, that was your farm. Unbelievable. Not quite the grand beginning you might have imagined, eh? Still, don't let it weigh on you. Out here, fortunes shift faster than desert winds. And it just might. Frank Lloyd came by while you were busy with the cattle. He's an architect by trade, far too refined for the needs of folks around here if you ask me. Still, perhaps you'll find better use for his talents than we have. I told him you'll be coming down before long. Go there, see if he's still hanging about. Good luck out there. Let's go back to our burned down farm.
You'll find the farm down the road from the station. Just follow the keep out signs. They're hard to miss. The cabin is small, but it should keep you warm at night. There's also a well and a little stable. I left a few supplies inside to get you started. Tools, seeds, all the basics. And a revolver, just in case. One last thing about the house. There's a slight chance it might be burned down. Let's just say I had a bit of a falling out with a certain someone. Yeah, but don't worry, he won't hold a grudge against you. In any case, good luck, lad. Yours sincerely, Angus MacGuffin.
So you mean to tell me that this guy started a whole bunch of crap before he left, and we bought his farm, it's now my farm, and it got burned down because of him? Hey, hey, hey. Alright, well, let's put in the work.
This thing is mine? Who have I wronged to deserve this? I reckon I'm learning.
Oh, hey there, friend. You're the new owner of this property. Am I right? Apparently so. You must be Frank. Frank Lloyd at your service. It's nice to meet you, even in such sorry surroundings. My farm. It was called the Pine Lake Farm. Used to really be something long before MacGuffin got his hands on it. The only thing he ever grew was suspicion as strangers. Let me help you rebuild it. I'm bored as hell, to be honest. Nobody needs an architect anymore around here. What do you say? Do I even have a choice? Well, you could say no, but only if you're fond of cold nights and wild critters for company. I've held on to this book long enough. It feels like it's meant for someone else now. Go on. Sure, just read it. You'll learn how to make a basic bed and a simple bonfire. It ain't much, but it'll keep you warm at night. Thank you. As for food, well, take a walk through the woods and keep your eyes open. You'd be surprised what's out there. Bit of this, bit of that, enough to get by. And it ain't just food out there. Sticks and twigs will get you started, but sooner or later, you'll need real lumber. That means chopping down some trees, building proper tools to work them. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Best to stick with the basics for now. Sounds like a start. Sure as sunrise, few solid days, some elbow grease, and you'll have 4 walls and a roof to call your own. Well, I'll be going now. It's good to see the farm's in good hands, or what's left of it. If you ever want to chat again, I have an office in Bravestand at the town hall. Good luck, friend. I reckon I'm learning. Alright, so we gotta forage for berries in the forest. Oh man. After that we'll see if we can actually even go in there. Maybe we still have that revolver and stuff. Look, there's Pine Lake. There's some berries. Forage berries, 4 out of 5. Okay, we got 5 out of 5. Alright, so now we have to read Lloyd's book. Okay, alright, cool. To open the handcrafting panel, go to inventory menu first. We're going to find the handcrafting tab. Once you collect all the items you need, select what item you like to craft. You can only craft the items you have unlocked, either through level progression or by getting a custom recipe. All tutorials can also be accessed through the journal panel in the in-game menu. Alright, cool. So we need sticks, flint. I don't think we've even learned yet, so let's go to journal. That's how to play. So, oh, those are characters. Hammer is one of the most important tools of the game. So in order to start building, you need to be holding a hammer in your hand. We already started construction, but had to stop for a moment. Now want to continue, just equip your hammer, look at the glowing outline, or you can deconstruct any building with help of the hammer. Hold R while aiming at a construction, but beware, only hammers of better qualities allow you to recover the materials from the construction. Okay. So it's our inventory. So I'm getting a feeling that we need to have a hammer. Click here to interact with the craft station. Alright, we'll read through all that in a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, so gather sticks. That's why I was a little confused. Alright, so we got that. Craft a wooden hammer. Go into inventory panel and find the handcrafting panel. Hammer. basic campfire, but we need to get flint. Flint deposits are located in a few spots around the lake. You can obtain flint using a hammer. Alright, so we gotta go to the lake. Flint axe. Why not? So we'll cut down some trees. That was easy enough. Got some wood. Let's get back over to our house. Our property, I guess I should say.
I reckon I'm learning.
I reckon I'm learning. Okay, so we need to get some straw.
Smarter than I was 5 minutes ago. Another notch in the old skill belt. One step closer to being half competent.
Oh man. Got in. That stinks. We're gonna go outside because it did say to be careful. Oh, duh. Yes. making, I'm learning.
Feels like something clicked. Not sure what, but I'll take it.
Alright, now we gotta get a wood cutting station. So I'm assuming, yep, production. Alright, so we click E to interact with the crafting station, access its crafting options. Crafting stations give you the possibility to craft more complex items, those that you can't otherwise craft by hand, and bonus, they will continue to craft your items even when you are away from them. That's cool. Okay. So, we need to craft a flint saw. Crafting. Flint saw. I wonder if maybe this is going to be how we start building our house. So, what skills doth I have? So we don't have any skills actually. Alright. Now craft wooden boards in the lumber mill. I think that's going to be making the boards. So then we will need a workshop table. But we need wood board and then a flint saw. Okay. Alrighty. So I guess we'll just wait until that's all done. Meantime, it is looking like our hunger's getting down, as well as with water. There we go. That's taken care of. Got some berries to help out with the hunger, so that's good. And I'm assuming, let's see here, here's our well. Huh. Nice. So we don't have water. So I guess we'll just have to try the lake, I guess. I don't really know what else we would. Okay, so we got 21 wood boards now. Workshop table. Okay, so then we are going to need a flint saw. So we need 2 flint and a wood log. so far, I am loving this game. This is just right up my alley. And we need the flint. Alrighty. Now we will be able to build that. There it is. Ta-da! Catch 'em all. It's a new quest. What are snares all about? Snares let you catch critters for food, killing them. Their advanced version allows you to catch living animals, which you can later bring to your farm, assign them their spot in animal home, and collect resources off of them. Snares can be placed outside your farm. Simply get the snare for your inventory. Use the decoration option to place it on the ground, but do remember to space them out. Too many snares near one spot decreases their effectiveness. Snares can be looted as reset again by interacting with them after collecting loot. Okay. Okay, so now we've got so many quests, it's not even funny. Alright, so let's try and build a house first off. We could do that. Where do we want to put it? Let's put it here. We'll just go until we can't anymore. Oh, we need more. We'll go ahead and chop down one more. Look at that. We got some fun music going. That's nice, because this would definitely make this game boring if there was not music. But I love that it's like the old-timey, you know, Western music, so that's a plus. Plus, who doesn't love a good banjo? Am I right? windows built up here. Oh no, we need wood boards. Alright, so let's chop down some more trees. I guess in theory we don't have to quite yet, but... yeah, we'll count that skinny little twig as a wood log. Why not? I do hope that eventually we can build like a bigger farmhouse, because don't get me wrong, we all gotta start somewhere, but like I wanna have a big old farmhouse. We're gonna be cowboys, let's be cowboys. Best house in the West. Alright, well, let's go ahead and find out what we need for the wooden shovel. So there's a snare, so we need 6 stick, 2 berries, which we actually have enough for 1. I don't see where it can be crafted. Oh good, look at that, we can upgrade the house. Yeah, I'm not seeing where we can craft a shovel, so we'll do that later. Now, okay, cool. So what we're gonna try and do is we're going to come over here to the lake. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, okay, so we can drink from the lake. Alright. It looks like our energy's getting low. But we'll keep going, we still got some time.
I reckon I'm learning.
Alright, so place the snares. Okay, so where's... sticks can go together. There's our snares, 7. That must be one of the neighbors there. This is way outside the farm. Alright, so let's do like... that should be good. Okay, so we gained a frontier level. We'll see what our progress is with this, because it'd be cool to have our house built first time around. All done. Alright, so let's take all. with logs. It's crazy that it got that dark. Just a snap of a finger, it seemed like. So definitely interesting. Is that it? Just 2? I guess we had more than that, so that's okay. We need one more. We're almost there. So we probably should end up saving those stumps. Look at that. We got us a nice house. Upgrade the house, add a fireplace and chimney. So we can craft a pickaxe. Let's see. Get some. Alrighty then. Guess we just gotta figure out where in the world pickaxe. Just 1 second, I'm adjusting my chair. Alright, perfect. Oh, there we go. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we need to build a shovel, so we're gonna need 2 of these. That requires a hammer. And then for a wooden hammer, we just need some sticks. Figure out ropes. We need to find hemp crafted at workshop or workshop with advanced tools. Okay, so we're gonna have enough for the wooden shovel at least, and I'm sure that's probably where we're gonna find our hemp. Isn't that? So let's do that. Put our hammer here. shovel. You know what? We are just about out of energy, so let's go to sleep real quick. Sleep until morning.
Day's done. Tomorrow's got something waiting. I can
Before
feel
dawn. Let's get an early start. We're gonna be a cowboy. We gotta get up.
This ain't the adventure I dreamed up, but reckon it could be worse. No use standing around. This place isn't going to reduce itself. Guess I'll head to town, talk to the sheriff, grab some supplies, and figure out where to start. I've been to worse, and if I play my cards right, maybe I can make something decent out of all this. First step to starting fresh, see if that old mailbox has anything useful, or at least not more bad news. And one more thing, looks like someone's waiting by the lake looking nervous. Might be worth heading over to see what's going on.
Alright. So let's go find this dude. Whoa, don't shoot. Why would I? Old MacGuffin was a crazy weirdo. I suppose he'd only sell land to an equally crazy person. You so much as looked at his fence line and he'd start blasting. Wild, he pulled off selling that place. I'd be surprised if he had enough sense left to sell a shoe, let alone a whole farm. That's the reason I'm patiently waiting over here, outside the farm. But what I should really be doing is collecting water off this lake. And who are you? Right, haven't even introduced myself, and here I am, knees deep in your lake. The Pine Lake, it's called, just so you know. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Dewey. I live in town, Bravestand, I mean. Yeah. I don't have a job exactly, I just do whatever I can to make ends meet, you know? So what's this hauling water thing about? Ha, good old MacGuffin didn't mention that, did he? Mention what? Bravestan has a huge water problem, and it's been so for the past few months. I've been delivering water from here because that GD Roach Skurlock's been blocking the Tessaloon River. Oh. Since old MacGuffin's been gone, this lake has been a lifesaver. Mayor Digby says he can give you $1 a day. That's the final offer. So either accept it or we all die of thirst, I guess. If that's the offer, I'll take it. I see. Well, it's better than nothing. Well, this water won't haul itself, so I better get back to work then. By the way, have you met your neighbors already? Ruff and Lady Maxwell, I mean? I haven't, but I probably should. We done here, friend? I want to talk to you about some of this chat, why not? You mentioned my lake is called the Pine Lake, right? Ha, a couple years ago we had a group of travelers come here looking for some place. Circled the area about 10 times before they gave up and asked for help. I was hanging about out here by the lake. Came up to me, barely spoke English, told me they've been traveling for days, explained they came all this way to see our local wonder. That's what they said. Apparently, they read in some paper back home that out here we have a pink lake. Wanted to see it for themselves. Told them that I'm sorry, that I don't know what they mean, and that we don't got no pink lakes around here. Looked around for a couple more days and then just left by train, all sad and disappointed. Couldn't get my mind off of it. I asked Clark, our bartender in town. Perhaps he knew what they could have meant, and that's when we realized. Pine Lake. They wanted to see the Pine Lake. 1 GD letter off. Later on, it turned out to be some newspaper that made that error. We've had even more people come. I figured we could make a quick buck off of it. Change the name, dye the lake with beet juices. Mayor Digby just laughed me out, but I know those were some good ideas. His loss. Just you wait. One day I'll talk him into it. He just needs to learn to appreciate my genius, see my vision. Alright then. Just so everyone is aware, we do have an ad break coming in about a minute.
Anyone?
Well, alright then.
Feels like something clicked. Not sure
Greetings,
what,
sir.
but
Welcome to
I'll
Maxwell's
take it.
Farm. What kind of business brings you here? I'm the new neighbor? Oh no, are you the one that bought old McGuffin's farm, perhaps? That's me. Poor you. We saw what happened to the farm a few days ago. A lot of misfortune has been happening around lately. It must have been Van Zant. I mean, I don't have proof, but seems like anything that goes wrong lately can be traced back to him. Fire, flood, foul wind, it all leads to Van Zant somehow. If you wanted to talk to Lady Maxwell, though, I'm afraid that won't be possible. She's very sick and does not want to see any guests. Could I help you make Lady Maxwell feel better? I'd appreciate it greatly. She's still very sick. Is it something contagious? No, the lady's melancholic. Is that what you call it now? And she's refusing to see a doctor. Well, she's refusing to leave her room at all. It's driving me crazy, to be honest. Hey, maybe you could help us? I have to stay here and keep an eye on her. I could try. Worry not. I'll tell you what to do. You'd need valerian, some alcohol. Most important of all, here is hemp. Got it. I'll figure it out. There's plenty of medicinal herbs all around here. Aloe, chamomile, comfrey, mint, you name it. Plant for every ailment. I'm most grateful for your help, neighbor. Perhaps we will make her feel better. After all, please come back as soon as you have the cure. I'll be going now. Just gonna go ahead and over collect because you never know when you might need it, so. Let's get everything we can, and it's great that this quest has us looking for hemp. Oh hey, look at that. Hot air balloon. a meadow.
Smarter than I was 5 minutes ago.
What is that? Oh, that's border. There's some more hemp. Alright, so now that we know what it's going to look like, did it regrow that fast? Are you kidding me? Heck yeah. I'll take more, that's fine. Give me all of the hemp. Alright. Find it or buy some in town. Saloon River, Sierra Culbera, Great Plains Farm, the Maxwell's Farm. It's my farm. So let's try Ben's stall. Is there a way to? There we go. Caught anything in the snare? Got nothing. Alright. Looks like we got some mail. Is that what that means? To the citizens of Bravestan, Mr. Slim Jitters, Deputy Sheriff of Bravestan, hereby wants to make it known he has received words of ongoing federal military preparations. Anyone willing to help the country make a few dollars doing it is requested to speak to Mr. Jitters to learn the details of the deal. To the new guys, so I recently learned about amazing Vigo's recipe. You know, the Polish dish. All I need is 5 decent quality cabbages. You'd be surprised how hard it is to come by those around here. If you deliver them to me, give you a recipe to try out for yourself. Awesome stuff, I'm telling you. Okay, cool. So looks like we're gonna want to talk to he's not open on Wednesday. Going to town then. I was about to say, can we steal crops? It's pretty messed up that that's where my mind goes. Find alcohol. That's good to know that there's a shooting range. Look at this place. Sick. We got beer. We got beer. Just what we needed. Well, this is a cool little... Some wood logs here. So I'll turn around here. Just give me 1 second. this place is awesome. This almost reminds me of Tombstone. This place is awesome. Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, everyone. We'll let you know that we do have an incoming ad break. We'll start in about 50 seconds. Hey there, my name is Slim Jitters. I'm the deputy sheriff right here in Bravestan. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jitters. Likewise, citizen. Hey, you're the one whose farm burned down, aren't you? Yeah, that's me. So sorry to hear that. I hope the rest of Bravestan is more up to your hopes then. And worry not, for the Iron Fist of Bravestan law enforcement will find the one who committed that horrendous crime. If that was a crime, of course. If you think so, you better talk to the sheriff about it. He likes to keep things close to his chest, and I can see why. Why? It's not a secret, but it's not something I should be yapping about either. You'll figure it out soon enough. Folks around here, they talk. I understand. I'll speak to him then. About that letter you sent. Yes, preparations. I received orders from the state, very important. The army will be in need of provisions, and I am to get the town involved. You can make a pretty buck too. So in the next few days, you can expect something in the mail. I'll be sending out information about what's currently needed. Got it? Got it. I'll be waiting. Anything else? Is there anything new in the store? Bullets. Well, are you the sheriff? That's me. Oh, hello to you, new one. You must be the one from old McGuffin's farm, aren't you? The one that's burned down. That's me, unfortunately. My name's Grayson Young, and I'm the sheriff of this town. So how are you dealing with the situation down at your farm? Working on it? Good, good. What about the fire itself? Yeah, right, what about it? Fire's a fire. Could it have been arson? Arson, you say? Could be. We have no shortage of scum and bandits prowling these lands. Unfortunately, most notably Diablejo and Van Zant. The root of all evil they are. Dang it. Ah, and have you met Slim, my dearest deputy? I have. He's a bit, why don't you like him? He's the best deputy I could ever ask for. Aren't you, Slim, eh? Well, anyway, if you ever need help, we'll try our very best. And if for some reason I'm not here, Slim will be. Who do you think could have set my farm on fire? As I said, the selection is vast. These lands aren't exactly the safest. I got my hands full all the time. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. But now that I think about this, I might even have a theory as to who could have been behind this.
I reckon I'm
Diablejo, he's called. Real nasty one, head of a group of freaks living out in the mountains. He's been a thorn in all our sides for years now. I've had enough of the man, and it's high time he's behind bars. Give you a task. Together we'll get him. Maybe this time successfully. What's gonna be? You'll be putting up wanted posters of the bastard. But first, we've got to gather up information on where he was last seen. If I were you, I'd start with Otto, our town vet. I'm sure he'll have plenty to say about Diablejo. go talk to him first. Anything else, citizen? I wanted to talk to you about something. Tell me about this Van Sant person. Now, that's a problem you solve with a lawyer, not a revolver. Cyrus Van Sant is an acting mine director, meaning he can do whatever he likes. What he wants now is to fortify himself and his men inside the mines and shoot anyone who gets too close. I believe most of the bandits you're going to meet are actually his men, but I have no proof, and without a proof, there's nothing I can do about it, except keeping watch. Alright. Here I am, I reckon I'm learning. Okay. So, talk to him. Town vets. Oh wow, look at this church. That is awesome. Oh, I'm hungry. Uh-oh. Oh bueno. Otto Doc Wahlberg. Hey there, I don't think we met before, have we? We haven't, I'm new here. Ah, you're the one McGuffin sold this farm to. Good to meet you. Don't worry, if you're more of the adventurous cowboy or farmer rancher type, it's the latter. You just met the right man. I'm a vet. I also manage the animal market you see here. Kinda hoping he might have a horse. Do you know anything about Diablejo? Why? Something happened. Who sent you? Sheriff mentioned you'd have plenty to say. Yeah, that makes sense, but I'm afraid you'll have to ask someone else, kid. Sorry. Actually, have you talked to the mayor about this already, perhaps? No, not yet. Why? Ah, you haven't. Alright. Well, as I said, I don't know much more about him than anybody else here. Do ask the town folk. Man. want to buy some food or something. Aw, man. What a shame. Michael Digby, good heavens, that must be you. You must have got my letter then. At least one thing is still working around here. A letter? I'm pretty sure I did send you a letter about the paperwork we need to take care of. You should check your mailbox more often, son, but it doesn't matter now. It's a good thing you came. Alright, take a seat, if you will. Here, let me get the documents. Ha. Ha. Welcome to Bravestan, lad. Shake my hand. Hello, I'm Michael Digby, the mayor of this little town. This is the paperwork? Oh, no need to get so hot under the collar, my friend. You have to forgive the humor. What else are we to do down here in the sticks? I suppose I could have a drink. Good decision. Let's wash down the bad aftertaste. Loosen up a bit. Bottoms up, so don't be so uptight, my guy. Not those papers. Are those for real? Oh yeah, the papers. They are, but it's not as serious as in the letter. I had to do something to make you come, right? Sign where the X is. Gorgeous. One last thing though, I did trick you into coming to meet me, sure, but the rest of the town would love to meet you as well. Take a stroll around town, say hello to everybody. Can I help you with anything else? Do you know what might have happened to my farm? Your farm, what about it? Well, it got sold, and that's why you're here. Selling it was one of old MacGuffin's better ideas, to be honest. That's all you know about it? Once used to belong to Rough Diamond's family, but the Maxwells used to own it for some time as well. Bone of contention, you could say. What's Burn doing? Crisp. Burn? What? As in with fire? Good gracious, this is insanity. You didn't even know. No, I truly did not. I've been busy. You see, mayor's work is no joke, but otherwise, very well informed. Nothing misses my ears. I'm sure it doesn't. Well, how bad is it? You got a place to sleep or a roof over your head? I built myself a small cabin already. Really? Outstanding. You, mister, have wasted no time. My congratulations. Wow. When it comes to building things, you won't find a better expert than Frank. His office is one floor above mine if you're interested. Actually, have you heard the legend of that farm of yours already? It's no ordinary place, apparently. Can't say I have. The land changed hand between the Diamonds and the Maxwells multiple times, after which old MacGuffin got a hold of it. From which one of those, I don't remember. A seasoned treasure hunter. Folks say him buying the farm was no coincidence, but was it to bury his loot there or try to find new riches? I cannot say. Either way, why would he then sell it? He had to have buried his treasures somewhere. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm here if you ever want to chat. How could I have missed news like that? Do you know anything about Diablejo? Let me tell you, he's a monster. He took my son, my only boy, and laughed. Bad man, a freak with the blackest soul. I hope somebody finally puts an end to him. We'll never have to deal with him ever again. I'm helping Sheriff with that. Oh, good. Very good. Have you seen him around lately? Yes, I have. I saw him near the watchtower station, the one next to your farm, standing on one of the hills one evening, just staring at it. Ah, do you think it's possible he burned it down? Sheriff shares this theory. Anything else, son? Nope. Okay. Excuse me there, mister. Howdy, you're the new one around here, aren't you? Nice to meet you, finally. Is it true what they say that the farm you bought from McGuffins burned down? Yep, fortunately. That's a shame. Not that it was some sort of palace before, but still. Anyway, if you're planning on rebuilding it, putting some nice furniture in there, I'm at your service. If you're into growing things, you might want to visit Amelia's gardening store just to make sure you have plenty of time because she likes to talk. Have you two met before? Not yet. If that's the case, you should definitely meet her and visit the store. She's so proud of running her own business. Do you know anything about Diablejo? What about him? How can I help you? Have you seen him around of late? Listen, I know a lot of people and I actually met the man myself, but whatever you're looking for, I can't help you. He's always treated me right, and I ain't in the business of spilling on folks who keep their word. Hope you understand. Alrighty then, sir. Thank you. Thanks for a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. That's what that guy gave us. Loving Taylor. Okay. Hey, you. Well, look at you, finally someone who doesn't look like they crawled out of the barn. I'm Everett Loving, your one and only source of style in this forsaken place. Not that anyone around here seems to care, of course. They'd wear potato sacks if they could, and some of them practically do. At this point, I could make more money tailoring clothes for the cows. At least they appreciate a good coat, even if it's their own. But you, maybe you got a little sense of style, Please tell me you're here for something other than another pair of patched up overalls. Clothes ain't exactly my top priority right now. Wait, you must be the guy from the burnt farm, the one old McGuffin sold, are you not? Yeah. You know what? Everyone probably pities you and all, but I won't. Huh? The place was probably just a barely still standing thing of half-rotten planks, despite how well McGuffin probably tried to make it sound. Not worth crying over it. It's your opportunity to start anew, build something better, bring some fresh air into this place. Do you know anything about Diablejo? The freak? No, fortunately I don't. I try to keep out of trouble, and someone like him is a definition of those. What do you mean? He's a criminal and a sodomite. Or at least so I've heard. Besides, why? What do you want with him? I believe he's the one who burned down my farm. I don't know about that, but then I would suit him, pun not intended. Know what? I recently talked to Ben Foster, the one running the store next door to mine. He mentioned he saw him somewhere a couple days ago. You might want to ask him yourself, though. Alright, let's look at the wares here. Elegant brown jackets. Ranger trousers, cowboy's hat. That'd be cool to get a cowboy hat. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy us a hat. Anything else? Never mind. But thank you for my hat. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, don't look too bad there. Eventually we'll go ahead and level it all up. Hey, can I talk to you? No. Alright, so store next to is it this one? Yep. Maybe it's this one. What does this say? I'm at Amelia's, Benjamin Foster. Oh, I'm gonna check out which store it is. Oh, hey, there's, I'm assuming that's alcohol. Looks like some fruits. Hey, there you are, good sir. You are not who I was looking for. Were you? You must be Mr. Foster. Oh, no. Dewey Bennell. How's it going, friend? Never mind. Annabelle Foster. Hello there, dear. I know who you are. My husband Ben told me you'd be coming. It's really nice to meet you. You too, dear boy. Well, what is there to say? Ben's probably told you everything. We run the general store here in town. Been running it for almost 8 years now. Dear God, how time flies. If you ever want to trade something, just come by. We'll figure out a nice deal, I'm sure. Do you know anything about Diablejo? Ah, that one. My friend told me about him. I suppose now that you moved here, you ought to know a thing or two about him as well. Have you seen him around lately? Me, personally, no. But Ben, my husband, has somewhere near the river. The harbor or something? Do talk to him if you want details. Let's see what she's got. Ooh, canned turkey. And a baked potato. Let's go ahead and get those. Just because, you know, food. We'll get 3 of each if we can. Oh, no, sure can't. Alrighty, let's exit. Never mind. Let's go to the saloon. Why do you look like you're about to duel? Who are you? How's life? What's worse, warm beer or cold soup? Probably warm beer. Okay, so there's a lot of rustle and bustle in here, and it's dead. Upstairs. Nope. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. But let's talk to the bartender. Clark Stanley. Welcome, friend. Please have a seat. What can I get you? Shoot right ahead. Not literally, though, if you'd be so kind. I have glasses and bottles in this bar older than you. And thank you for coming in. Everyone's talking about you, and if they're talking at the Sip and Saddle Saloon. I mean, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't want to. Is that true what they say? The fire and everything? Afraid so. Dang it, what misfortune. Though, knowing old MacGuffin, the place couldn't have been more than a pile of rubbish even before the fire. Well, whether you already started on rebuilding it or not, here, drink to lift your spirits on the house. Why not? Thanks.
Someone tell my boots to walk straight.
There you go. I'm Clark, by the way. It's good to meet you, new one. So listen, I'm not pulling your tongue, but if you ever feel like talking to a friendly bartender, I'm your man. Do you know anything about Diablejo? Ah, Diablejo, the bandit. I've heard about him, and not only from the people in town. Every saloon keeper in this part of the country has either heard about him or worse, hosted him in his bar. Hosted. Unwillingly. Him and his gang sure know how to party. They don't just visit, they take over, swarm the place, drink every drop, rob the register for good measure. They dance, fight, and then just vanish, like it was all just a game. Have you seen him around recently? You know what? I actually did. I was cleaning up the saloon late one night, morning almost, and I saw him on his horse near the town hall. Mayor Digby was still in his office, and Diablejo was peeking through a window. Peeped in for a while and just left. Okay then. Interesting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, well, let's go see town hall, I guess. There's the mayor's office. What could the mayor possibly be doing that would attract a bandit? I mean, other than being mayor. Hey, it's my dude's house. Or office. Sir? 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 This is a pretty nice building for a town. Okay. Good thing we didn't just run. Because we would have died. Alright, so he's worthless. Like, literally. He's not going to tell us jack diddly. Okay, we're not drunk no more. Town folk. Hey, town folk. Okay, nope. So there's the plants and seeds. I mean, we could try there. Who's this? This is Amelia Littletoe. Hello. Tell me you must be the new one. Welcome to Brave Stand. I'm Amelia. Amelia Littletoe. We're so happy to have you here. It's always nice to meet someone new. Wait, you're the one who bought Old MacGuffin's farm, aren't you? The one that, got a bit damaged? That's me. My goodness, how are you holding up down there? How bad is it? Not the worst. I even built a new house. Incredible. Truly outstanding. You've gotten right to work, haven't you? Bravo. But, back to what I was saying. I run this store myself, and my husband Ted helps me. I've got seeds, oh so many seeds, for flowers, crops, herbs, you name it. Oh, and tools. Continue. And when it comes down to tools, you go straight to Ted. Takes him a lot of time to make each one, but then, you know you're getting something special. That's just him, a bit of a perfectionist. Ha ha. If you haven't met him already, you should definitely do that. He's got a carpentry workshop just behind my store. We live next door anyways, so everything's close together. It's very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. What was I saying? Right. I've also got fertilizers, the best kind around. I mix them myself. There's this one I make with a secret recipe. Well, maybe not secret, but I like to keep it that way, you know. It works wonders on just about anything you plant. I also really like bees. They're truly wonderful little creatures. If you ever want to start a colony of yours, let me know. I could show you the ropes. Anyway, I just know I can be of help. I don't know if you see yourself as more of the cowboy or farmer type, but I imagine you'd want to start growing some crops either way. You come by any time, we'll figure it out together, and your farm will be blooming in no time, like the fire never happened. Do you know anything about Diablejo? Diablejo? Not much, but I don't need to know more. Haven't heard many good things about him. Why? What do you need? Just gathering some information. Maybe my husband Ted would know something. He knows a lot of people. Okay, and I think we already talked to Ted. Theodore Littletoe. Yep. Sure did. Is this guy that's like, oh, hey. Hey, my man. Sorry about the guy that burned down your thing. You know, instead of helping you out, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and not help you. Douche. He's a douche. I shouldn't say that's not very nice. Alright, we found a funeral home. This is Brimstone, blah 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 blah. Blacksmith. Wesley Blackwood. Let me guess, you need a horseshoe fixed, right? Seems like that's all folks ever want from me these days. I mean, you're the blacksmith, aren't you? Wesley Blackwood, the name might not mean much here now, but where I'm from, Blackwood's been smithing for centuries. Craftsmanship runs through my veins, fire and steel and all that. My great grandfather was a smith at Camelot. Yeah, that Camelot. They say he forged sword for King Arthur's knights themselves. I mean, let's see, that's... so that would mean that was his dad's dad. So that's like 5 generations. Possible. Now it's just this. Horseshoes. Day in, day out. Panning these dang things into shape for them beasts to step on. Wait a minute, that's you, right? The New Yorker, the townie. Seems I've been rattling on without even asking. That's me, I guess. Things around here used to be different, you know. Back when the mines were still open, there was real work to be done. It's a shame, really. This place had potential. It used to be a real hub of work and trade. Now, I'm just waiting for the next nail in the coffin or a horseshoe. Well, good sir, my new friend, Mr. Blackwood, do you know anything about Diablejo? Oh yes, and you should be glad I haven't seen him around. Guy wouldn't have just gotten the hammer to the head. Did he steal something from you? He did something much worse, but not to me. Killed Ruff's father a few years back in cold blood too. Ruff, my neighbor? The same Ruff, exactly. But yeah, I haven't seen him myself lately. You could try talking to Otto, or town vet, though. He mentioned to me he saw Diablejo not that long ago. Sorry for my horrible Western accent, but I'm trying to make this entertaining. I'm sure me just reading dialogue isn't that great, but if I try and act out the parts, maybe it'll be a little bit better. I'm gonna try and do the best I can, but you know, I am not a voice actor. At least you guys will have entertainment by laughing at my terrible accent. Alright, so off to my camp. Where might Emily's camp be? She closed early. Wait, what is today? Wednesday. Yep. Ooh. How dare she? Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's... I don't quite know where the camp would be. Never cross, blah, blee, blah, blue, crazy miles. Church, the Diamonds Farm, rough shooting range. Okay. So... show unmet characters. Oh man. So the only thing right now that I think I would say, which I mean I know there's no developers of this game in here, but the one thing that I would suggest is, I know we haven't met all the characters, but like at least, you know, I don't know, maybe have their name so we know who they are. Just because then, you know, it's easier to recognize, I think, in my opinion, but that's just me. I'm sure there's going to be places to give some insight into things. But I mean, this game so far, if you have Steam, I would definitely recommend trying to get into the playtest. I mean, for one, for it not even really being released and still just in testing phase, it's beautiful. We haven't really had any glitches or anything, no rendering problems, which, you know, a lot of games that are in beta, that, you know, are in beta for a reason, and it takes forever to render the surroundings and stuff like that. But I mean, we haven't had any issues so far. Looks excellent. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is gonna be a great series that we're doing. This kind of like old Western twang does kind of make me super excited for Thursday when we do Red Dead 2. I've already played through it a few times, but why not do it again? It's such an amazing game, and if you haven't watched it, then you will be able to see it. And just to let everyone know, in about 30 seconds we do have an ad break coming up, so please don't go anywhere. If you have Twitch Turbo, that can always skip the ad breaks, and I do have it set to where if you are a subscriber, there are no ad breaks for you. It's just a way to deal with them. But our ad break is coming up here in 10 seconds, so I will see you guys when it is over. Huge freaking rock. Glowstone. $6 powered with the might of the cosmos. Got $12 right there. Critter. Outfit. Can we, like... guess we can't collect anymore. Alright, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. No, ad breaks can be annoying, and I do apologize. But, you know, the revenue I do get from the ads, I will be putting into the stream to make things better. I want to get a higher end camera, like microphone, all sorts of stuff, so sorry for having to put you through the ad breaks, but Pioneer. Okay, so I'm so lost. That's another thing, is like kind of, I don't know, I guess it's easy enough to like mark it on the map, but it's kind of easy to get lost here. But it's alright, we're just starting out. I'm sure once, hopefully we can get horses, or a horse, just so we don't have to keep running, because I mean it seems to be draining our food and water pretty well, having to sprint everywhere. So maybe using a horse will help out with that. But you know, we're still early stages of the game, so we shall see how it improves.
Sun's ducking out. I ought to do the same.
Yeah, we oughta, but we need to get back to the ranch. We're stuck. We're stuck. We gotta go. Ooh, a wild coughing. Stand by, stand by, stand by. Definitely want to try and catch that if we can have the chance. Everyone, I mean, by all means, do try to, you know, interact with the Pokemon game if that's something that'd be interesting to you. If not, it's not a big deal, but I do try to, you know, bring as much fun as I can. Okay, so she said, okay, so we need the Shady Cure, right? So we need fuel. Is there a way to... I'll just use one. Okay, so we got the... Okay. That's alcohol, what do you mean? Okay, hemp. Okay, so then... Oh, Shady Cure. Right, okay, so then... Try it down here, maybe? Need some sort of wood as fuel. Alright, well then let's keep adding to it then, I guess. Okay. So, Shady Cure. There we go. Oh, we already crafted it. Duh. Okay. You know, more before falling asleep. Okay. So we are still energized. Let's eat some beans. Drink us some water. A little bit more water. There we go. Nice and worked up there. Okay, so we need to make a pickaxe still. We need one rope. That kind of sounds like the tune to a Frank Sinatra song. fly me to the moon. Okay, so now let's make our pickaxe. So we got us our shovel. Now we're gonna have our pickaxe. So we're gonna be able to get stone and upgrade our house. We are making progress. But it is 9 o'clock at night. And we do have some energy, but you know what? Bego's worthy cabbage, military provisions, cabbage, a fine horse for sale. I have a fine horse for sale here at the animal market. Gentle and good-looking beast, first come, first served. Come before someone else gets it for themselves. Otto Wahlberg. Alright, so let's go do that tomorrow. I definitely want to do that. So let's see here. We need, holy cow, 50 cabbages. We've got 144 hours left. Alright, so let's get some sleep. Sleep till morning.
Time to let the dust settle and the eyes shut.
Okay. Let's get up before dawn because we need that. And the nice thing is we do have that water toll now. It's messed up, but we gotta make money, right? That is money. Alright, so let's get us a field built around here somewhere. What are these? Oh, cabbages are just... Yup. Dang it. Alrighty then. Something is blocking the way. Alright, so what we're gonna do is... Okay.
I reckon I'm learning.
So that's disgusting. We need a hoe to recultivate that. So we're not gonna do that. But I mean, like, right here. There's a fresh field. Okay. This is fun. This is fun. This is almost like Ranch Simulator, but like in a, you know, older time. Perfect cabbage seeds, 8 of them. We do have 2 cabbages, but they are poor quality. What is this? Hemp seed. Oh, no way. So we can grow hemp. Sick. Alright. So what we're gonna need to do at this point, I don't know why we still have weeds, but I don't. There you go. So we've got enough for 9 cabbages. So we need a hoe, I think. Alright. Am I correct? No, we don't need a hoe yet.
Another notch in the old skill belt.
Okay, so we are going to need a simple watering can. Okay. In order to water. So let's get... I'm really enjoying the background music. This is nice. So we're just gonna kind of wait for this to get crafted right quick. There's the shady cure. 100 health, 100 stamina. Alright, so we're kind of set on food. Perfect, take all. Okay, this stuff needs to not here. Okay. Alright, so we got us. We've reached a playtest limit of frontier progression. Oh, okay. So, looks like this is going to wind up being a short series for us, unfortunately, because I don't know how much we can progress if, that's all we get for Frontier, but you know what, we're in it till the end, so once it says we can't progress any further without the full game, then we'll just have to wait. So the one thing that would be nice is if we had that well built, so we wouldn't have to run around like crazy. But it's a-okay. We're making progress. So, all right. So that one's full. That one's full. That one's, oh, sweet. So watering here actually helps out with the ones next to it. Okay. I mean, alright then. There's that. We are gonna need a hoe. So we can recultivate our fields. So we'll kind of do that, and then I think head back into town. Definitely to the general goods store, because I want to sell these two glowing rock things that we found, which I actually did. Let me show you. So I found these glowstones. I found them during the ad break, but just so everyone is aware, and I'll get us back there so that we can still see. We harvested, so that's recultivatable. Oh, would you look at that cabbage? Did we get any that we need? Nope, all just 2-star cabbages. That's fine. That's alright. We'll use that to eat. What are we doing? Hoe. We need a hoe. So let's make our hoe. That is probably going to be helpful. Knife essential for collecting actually useful resources off killed animals like hide and mat. Okay. So yes, we do want that. A funny cigarette adds high, so we can do drugs, guys. We can craft drugs. I like that it's called a funny cigarette. interesting. Okay. So, got that built. Take all. There's our wooden handle. Okay, so there's our hoe. So we're gonna let that kind of do its thing. And then let's get to, where was he? It's Ben Stall, Rough Shooting Range, Gardening Store, Animal Market. So let's go there. Let's see if we can get us that there horse. Where is our... I almost feel like okay, unless it's just me, and it could be me, I almost feel like it takes a minute for your waypoints to show up. Like I said, it could be me. I do have to wear glasses because, you know, my eyesight's not the best, but Forgotten Cemetery. That's just lovely. And there's a chest here. We got some stone. Okay. And some wood boards. I will take it. All of it, actually. Thank you very much. So it's pretty cool that we find these chests and they have, you know, extra materials around. That is always helpful. It's less work we have to do in the long run, right? So we'll go to the animal market, go to town. I think we still have one more person we gotta try to talk to. So once that happens, we can get that going. So we do have an ad break coming up, 30 seconds. I am just going to work on getting to the animal market. I won't buy the horse or do anything like that until the ad break is over. I'll just kind of hang out. So I will see you guys as soon as this ad break is over. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out through these. I know they're annoying. Okay, so welcome back from the ad. I thought the ad break was coming. I'm sorry that I missed that notification that there was an incoming ad break. I do try to be as good as I can about that. But it is hard when you're this deep into a game, especially for a person like me. Like, I have this hyper focus. Sometimes I forget to look at chat or something, so thank you for your patience. I'm sitting through the ad break. We've just been going through the animal market, or heading to the animal market, excuse me. We're gonna try and get this horse, at least see how much we need. Hey, can I talk to you? No. I could water him though, so that's good to know that I can help him grow. Alright, 3 minutes. Drink up some agua. Okay. I'm assuming this is going to be our horse. So we don't really know, like, what the time period is exactly. So, let's see here. So we can sell this. Okay, so we did that. Okay. I hear you have a horse for sale. I do actually. I talked to Ben Foster on his way back to town. He told me how you helped him and Abraham, so you know what? Got a discounted price for you. How's $15 sound? I'll manage without it for now. Okay. So what we're gonna do then is So we need 15 bucks. We got 13. So let's see what that does for us. Takes us to 14.92. So you know what? We got plenty of hemp, so we're gonna sell the rope. And now we got the $15. Let's get us that horse. I do still have it. I'll give you a discount since you helped poor Abraham with driving the cattle back to the pasture back then. Just $15. Let's do this. Great, you won't regret it. Where's my horse? My horsey. Yes. Oh, dude, this is gonna make life so much easier. Gallop. Then we need to go slow. We can just. Alright. So, over here. Perfect. This is where we found these glowstones. So, there were some I couldn't pick up. So, I'm gonna see if I can pick them up now. Because I want to sell them and use them to maybe get us some cooler clothes than what we got on, which it's not letting us, so that stinks. Let's see what happens if we just bash this for a minute. Maybe we'll get some. Not dropping nothing. Really? Ooh, why won't you let me collect the glowstone? Maybe I can only pick up a limited amount because of the playtest. There we go. So I guess you just gotta highlight it just right? I don't know. Huh. So I was able to pick up that one, so that gives us another $6. Kinda doesn't help us very much. Alright, well. It's alright, we still got another $6. We're gonna get us back into town. Go ahead and mark that as our destination. So this is perfect. This is just what we needed. Makes getting around a lot easier. Takes up way less time. Alright. So let's go ahead and hitch up our horse. Can we do that? I guess just kind of. Okay. Alright, so we can also call our horse using Q. Alright, so where was it we were looking at? Remedies. We didn't go in there yet. Off to my camp. I need, what does it say? Working at the store, Emily Sundawn's routine learned. So it's 12 a.m. I need to wait for someone to open it. I think it's supposed to be 12 p.m., not 12 a.m. Okay, let's see here. Characters. So it would be nice if we knew where her camp was. Character not yet met, character not yet met. So that doesn't show us any more helpful information. But I am pretty sure that she's the last person we need to talk to. Where's the tailor? Oh, you know what? Let's go to the general store. Because we do got this here, glowstone. And now he's gone. Okay. So what we'd really like to do is get the Cowboy's hat. For starters. Oh, there he is. So I'm thinking Cowboy's hat, and then the Ranger trousers, and the elegant brown jacket, just to kind of give that Ranger type look, I think. Okay. So I think with where we're at right now, this is a very good stopping point for the night. We will be back with it tomorrow. Let me just... Who are you? Hey, I need to talk to you. That's Annabelle. It's Annabelle Foster. So let's look at just kind of everybody who's here. That's Dewey. What is he? Is it... Oh, friendly neighbor. Okay. Hello there, neighbor. I don't think they're actually like characters. They're just random NPCs. Okay.
Can anyone hear me?
Okay, Benjamin Foster should be found around somewhere.
Anybody home?
Should be around somewhere. Okay, so... Yeah, that's exactly where we need to go, but she hasn't... Dude, she hasn't opened the door? She's right there. I can see you.
Go on there.
Hello?
Can you...
You?
I'm trying to meet you, ma'am. I was probably like, this guy's trying to break in. All I'm trying to do is talk to you. You don't want to come out. What about this door? Locked. Looks like it's shut for good. Son of a... That's alright. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and end the stream for the night here. Oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. I do enjoy this game, so this is definitely something that when the full release comes out, or if they unlock more content for us playtesting it, that is definitely something that we are gonna get into. For now, we're just gonna, you know, play it as much as it'll let us, with it being playtest. So let me go ahead and... Oh. Okay. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This was quite some fun. We'll be back again, same game tomorrow, and I did post a schedule, so basically I'm going to be starting at 9:30 my time, which is, I'm in Arizona, so it's I think Mountain Standard Time, but like weird, I don't know. So we'll be back that same time, starting that same time, and yeah. So be sure to check out our links here. Not that one. Hold on. That's going to be all of the social links. So there will be more stuff posted on there. What I really need to do is start getting some clips together of different things so that we can post on TikTok, but there's a TikTok. Should have my X account, a bunch of other things. So with that being, oh, and YouTube. I do post our VODs on YouTube. Yeah, so that way if you missed any parts, you want to go find it, it will be on there. I'll probably have some gameplay where I'm talking, you know, the VOD, and then also gameplay where I'm not. So basically what that's going to mean is I run a clipping software called Metal, and that may be how we make our YouTube videos that don't have all of my commentary in it, especially for the story-based content. So beyond that, everyone have a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming to hang out, and I will see you guys tomorrow.